Oops. You're talking about the volume 6, the one I'm working on, like the He-Man fan comic, because I am done with the art on that. This is a pinup for, well, if it turns out okay, this is a pinup for my brother's comic book. He's gonna get his off to the printer soon, and I gotta, if I wanted to do a thing for him, I gotta get it done soon. But how's it going, Adam? I'm good. Just tired. I know how that is, for real. Once the kids are finally out or asleep or out of your hair, you're like, I can do anything. All these things that I've been meaning to do, I can do it now. I'll just stare at my phone for the next 2 hours. Yeah. Got my kids out in the living room playing some video game. Having a good old time. Like, that's good enough for me. What's up, D-Man? Excuse me. Noob, what's doom scrolling? I don't know if I should let Adam describe that, or basically it's just when you just keep flipping through your phone and you never stop. And you're not doing anything, and you could be productive, but you're not, because you're just flipping through your phone. You're scrolling endlessly through Instagram, and then Facebook, and then YouTube. But then you just realize that you've sat there and done nothing for hours and hours. Aimless phone habits. Yeah, exactly. Nate. Nathan, how you doing, man? Nathan, I'm doing good. And since you're from Australia, I think you have the distinct honor of apologizing on the behalf of all Australians for the Olympic nightmare we had to watch with Ray Gunn. So now you have an opportunity to apologize for that. You know what, Renee? That's fair. That's 100% fair. Because you are not wrong. Thought I had you in a gotcha moment, but you put me right back in my place. Yeah, as far as the book, I've basically just got 2 pages I'm waiting up for from Chuck to finish inking, but beyond that, I've scanned everything and I've cleaned everything up. So my next step, starting tomorrow or maybe tonight, I don't know, is writing the script and then lettering it. And it's really close. Yeah, 147 pages of story. It's ridiculous. So damn huge. Then probably 5 or 6 pinups. Page or 2 of like excuse me, credits. Like I'm gonna have a little blurb where I write my kind of final thoughts on everything. I guess it kind of is there, D-Man. It is. Obviously, it's the biggest and most elaborate thing I've ever, worked on, clearly. Yeah, I haven't seen I'm not quite sure how far Gayton has taken his thing. I've seen it in progress, and it was looking fantastic. I got to hit him up and get that as quick as possible. Chuck Lee, I'm just doing a pinup for my brother's book. He has a Blood Moon book, it's called. It's a kind of an R-rated horror adult comic book, and so I get to draw nude chicks because that's what he's printing in it. So figured my first live stream back in a week, let's make it fun and draw naked girls, because who doesn't like that? Which one, D-Man? Which one are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Somebody's like, just get back to work. I'm like, we actually do work hard. Cyber, thank you. I appreciate that. Patrick, how you doing? Kevin, how you doing? How's everyone doing? Yeah, Nate, the 13th Warrior with Antonio Banderas, right? Where it's all about like the Norse Viking warriors, and it's basically, isn't it like a retelling of some type of Beowulf saga? That was a really good show. Yeah, I think you're right, D-Man. I'm not really too worried about those people. Bunch of losers. Can't spend too much time worrying about those knuckleheads. But yeah, Nate, that was a good show. I didn't know anything about the Beowulf or Grendel saga in terms of the original ancient text. When I saw that movie, I just thought it was great. And I think it was funny because it's like, it's Antonio Banderas. I like him. But it's like he wasn't even the star of the show, really. It was the Viking king, Bolvi, who's, I think, supposed to be like, Beowulf himself kind of thing. Chuckley, what do you do for proportions on the face? Sometimes I draw great faces, sometimes it's wonky. I mean, it's the same thing for me. Sometimes I'll draw a thing and somehow I just nail it. And other times I'm like, what the hell is this nightmare that I just did? I've actually got a piece of reference that I'm working on from here for this. So that's helping, although I'm not trying to draw her face exactly. Yeah, but I just practice, man. You just start drawing faces and just keep going until you start getting some kind of version that's close to what you're hoping to get. And sometimes you'll succeed and sometimes you'll fail. God bless America, right? But yeah, Nate, it's a great movie. It kind of bombed when it came out, which was unfortunate. I just don't think people knew what to make of it. But I loved it. I loved it from the moment it came out, and because it was just not what I was expecting at all. I don't know what I was expecting. All I know is I liked Antonio Banderas ever since he was in Desperado. I'm like, well, I love this guy. Yeah, Nate, you heard it was bad, so you never watched it? Isn't that sucky when you're like, well, everyone said this thing was terrible, but then you like watch it yourself and you're like, what the fuck were they talking about? That was a really good show. Yeah. Oh, Chuck Lee, did you like that one? I was kind of worried that I just droned on too long at the beginning about this is what I did when I was a kid, and this is why this was important. And those are my kids in the background in the living room playing some ridiculous video game. But yeah, it's kind of got lost in thought on that one there, Chuck Lee, and I'm like, whatever. Just why not have, conversations or reminiscing about different things? I think most people can relate. Well, the two things that could be in the background are either my kids screaming in the other room or I've got a little fan on the floor blowing on me. So if you hear a little droning sound, that's the fan. If you hear obnoxious little twerp kids, those are my boys. Got some kind of combat game where you can play all kinds of different characters and beat the shit out of each other. And my oldest boy was like, Daddy, you should play this game with me today. And I'm like, all right, let's play it. Let's see. Let's do it, son. And I could tell that my son was going really, really easy on me because he didn't want to whoop Daddy's ass too hard, which I respect. No, they're not playing Borderlands. That movie's doing well. One of the worst things ever created, so I'm told. Yeah, I hope so. I forced my oldest son to watch a movie with me. If you paid attention in the video, I was saying I made him watch that movie Enemy Mine from the 80s with Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. And I think he kind of liked it. I think he kind of tolerated it. He thought there were some really funny moments in it. But by the time it was over, I think he was like, can I go back to watching my YouTube videos now, Dad? He's like, I indulged you in this stupid thing. Kevin B. Hall, you saw Romulus. It was pretty good. You know what's funny is I have a coworker. I don't work directly with him anymore, but he's an older guy. He's in his 60s, and he is the biggest Aliens franchise fan I've ever known. And he went and saw it, and he hit me up. He says, he's like, I'm so fucking mad. I hate that movie so bad. Fuck. He's like, I'm legitimately actually pissed off. He was really fucking mad at it. And I haven't had a chance to, like, ask why. Like, what was it about it? What the fuck? But, yeah, my buddy fucking hated that movie. I mean, honestly, there hasn't been a good Aliens movie since James Cameron. I mean, when you take what started out as a simple premise, like it's a horror movie in space, it's a lizard, and now you have to build a franchise off it when it wasn't really designed to be that way. It was just like, it's space lizards. They're going to kill people, and they have to get away, and it's going to be scary and horrifying. And now they're like, we got to build lore around this. And then the more they add to it, the more convoluted it gets, and the less interesting it gets. Space BBC. Doctor Who's another one of those franchises that's lost its damn way, and I don't even watch it. You know what's Kevin? I actually kind of like Prometheus and Alien Covenant. It kind of screws up a bunch of the alien lore, which they were doing anyway. But there were some interesting ideas in there, and Ridley Scott knows how to make an evocative movie. It's just that the story got all screwed up. I'm like, what the hell is going on? As far as how does this fit into everything? But I liked Prometheus, actually. Yeah, not completely and totally, but enough. I didn't hate it. Hear my kids out there laughing, and it just kind of makes me happy. They're not out there fighting or anything. They're just playing whatever the hell they are doing, or maybe they're just watching YouTube for all I know. They're just laughing and giggling. Such good boys. Damn it. Yeah, I think you're right, Kevin. The thing I was most interested in, those weird engineers and the robot, whatever his name, David, wherever that was going. I don't know. I was just interested. It was kind of working for me. I can't beat AVP peak cannon. Oh, man. You know what? I like AVP in terms of like giant monster movie, like creatures fighting each other. I was kind of alright with it. Try to just, forget how it doesn't fit into any other movie storyline continuity at all. But I was kind of okay with it. The first one, anyway. The second one, I hated every character. Like, every one of these people needs to die a horrible death. And I kind of got what I wanted out of it. Pardon my hiccup.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
It's time to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Hari Prasad. Can I make this into a masculine man? Yes, I could. You bet you. She identifies as a masculine man, so it's all that needs to be said. Nate, this is one of these ambient background alterations of a musical score where they add like wind and rain and slow down the tempo, but it's a soundtrack to the Aliens, the James Cameron. Well, my brother's book is about werewolf, like naked werewolf women, so. Whiteout didn't work very well. Nate, if you send it on Instagram, I can look it up on my other phone I've got here. I haven't caught up with all my brother's video game videos yet, D-Man. I'll have to check that out. I did a little bit of this on some of my pages. The last couple pages, I did it a whole series of like 4 of the main figure drawings. I don't know if I think I was live streaming those. Kevin, yeah, I don't do it too much, but. Yeah, I watched the Wildcats one. What an obnoxious game. I don't know how my brother powered through that, but he did. I don't know, D-Man. All I know is what I'm using is just the dirty ink water cup where I rinse out my brushes when I ink. And so that inky water is dirty and full of crud. But it's ink water, so I guess it's the same. Yeah, I think my brother's just trying to find his own voice with his channel, not copy me directly. All right, Nate, let's check it out. Is that all digital, Nate? I'm guessing? Like all digital? It looks pretty damn good. I really like the, how'd you do the background? I like the kind of rough, random lightning bolts. Yeah, Nate, is that all digital or is that a combination of both? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty badass, man. I don't know, Nate. There's no such thing as spending too much time on it. That's how we learn, right? I'd say the results were worth it. Marc, God no, the book is not done. I've scanned all the pages. I've cleaned up all the pages. I now just have to letter them and then put everything together. So I am close. So I will need a finished file of the pinup soon, my friend. Oh, I won't go anywhere without hitting you up there, Mark. Don't worry about that. I've got to have yours. It's a must, so. You and Gayton wrapping those ones up. A Rob Liefeld line? What do you mean by that? Where at? I have no idea what I'm doing here, so I'm just winging it at this point. Oh, I don't think I made her look better than the reference. I think that reference looks pretty damn good. That girl could get it, and I would destroy her for the longest 30 seconds that I could give her. She wouldn't want it, but she could get it. My brother's Instagram. He posted up those, he's been doing those pinups for the next Comic-Con, but he's got like adult versions. I assume that's what you're referring to. You know what I'm talking about, Nate. It's like, come on, baby. All I need is 30 seconds. That leaves a lot of time for cuddling. fair, D-Man. That is very fair. What's up, JD? Tell this is a cheap brush. It's shedding off its whatever fucking bristles with every stroke, but that's okay. Mark, I kind of unintentionally did. I ran out of drawing for the comic to do, and I don't think anybody wants to watch me live streaming scanning my pages. So I did that for a couple days, and I don't think anybody wants to watch a live stream of me editing my pages on Photoshop. So, and I just took a little break, yeah. I just need a minute. Sorry, I'm just listening outside. I think it's raining outside again. Yeah, there was some burnout. You know, what's funny is that the live streams are fun, and it doesn't contribute to the burnout. But the burnout happens, and then the live stream suffers. Then the channel growth slows down because I had a lot of subscribers through my live streams like this, and it's fine. I'm not worried about it, but everything kind of slowed down a bit. But that's fine. I tried to see if Jessica could join me tonight, but she's doing one of her kids' birthday parties, so she was unavailable. But we have plans for next Thursday. Well, I think your pinup was looking amazing, Mark, and I'm not just saying that to kiss your ass. I would not kiss your ass unless you paid me a lot of money, which, you know, by that criteria, I owe you an ass kissing. No, but for real, I can't wait to, you know, put it in the book. I think it's going to look fantastic. Yeah, Jessica prioritizing her kids. That's what I said. I told her she was a selfish cunt. I'm just kidding. I would never say that to her. But they went all out and got like a bounce house for her kid and everything. Looked like they were having fun. I'm like, God damn, invite me over. I want to go in the bounce house. No one ever invites me over. It's probably because I'm a dick. Yeah, it's a dangerous balance, D-man, but I will 100% say having kids is completely worth it if you're in the right situation, and I recommend it to anybody. Gives your life purpose and meaning you didn't know you were missing. I'm approaching a point on this where I'm not sure if I'm overworking it to death and I need to stop, or if I'm not far enough yet. I think I might be done with it. The other trick is scanning it and cleaning it up. Sometimes you lose a lot. So I'm not sure how far to take it. And then watch, my brother won't like it. He's like, she doesn't look enough like the character in the comic. I'm like, it's a naked girl with like teeth and claws. What the fuck do you want? You're doing a werewolf book. Shut up. Then I have to fight my brother, and we'll live stream that. I'll kick the shit out of my brother. That'll get some views. John getting a book done for the con? Yeah, he's wrapping up one of his books. And not to sound too proud of myself, but my book's 147 pages. His is like 20. So one of us works a little bit harder than the other. Of course, yeah, one of us is married and has a baby. We're a 2-year-old, and I got all the free time in the world. So, dude, Nate, I would mop the floor with my brother. He's a lover, not a fighter. 20 pages of quality. Shots fired. And the truth shall set me free. Shit. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, Mark. Kevin, if he's still in here, he went and saw it. He said he liked it. One of my best buds who loves the Aliens franchise, at least some of it, he saw it and thought it was the worst movie he's ever seen in his life. He was really pissed off. So, I don't know. I wasn't going to rush out to see it. Yeah, see, there's Kevin. He liked it. Yeah, Mark, right? The first two are like, these are just, where do you go? What do you do? Everything else will be just, at best, an imitation of those good movies. Unless somebody comes along and has like this amazing take on the franchise. But where do you go with Space Lizard? You know? That's what we were talking about earlier. The original Aliens movie, I don't think it was designed with like franchise in mind. It's just like somebody had a script of like space lizard murders people, scary, do it. And then James Cameron has a perfect sequel. And then but what do you do? Where do you go besides just repeat the same thing? Yeah, there's no way you were gonna go see the Crow remake there, D-Man. No way. I'm not either, because it looks awful. Marc Riddell, to be specific, because there are two Marks now. Mark, we care about Aliens 3 because Ripley's in it. That's why. But 3 was a clusterfuck after the complete screwing over of the James Cameron movie. See, Aliens 3 was kind of a fine movie, and David Fincher is a hell of a filmmaker. I was done with it the instant that it killed Newt and Hicks. I was in the theater, I was super excited, I was with my older brother, we couldn't wait for it, and immediately Newt and Hicks are dead. And so I was kind of checked out for the rest of the movie, and I just don't care from then on. But if you separate yourself from that, it's pretty creepy and, you know, it's got a lot of atmosphere and mood. But it was such a severe decline in who gives a shit quality from the first two. It's like, how do you match that? Right, Mark? Exactly. But we can name every character in Aliens. Ripley, Newt, Hicks, Gorman, Dietrich, Weisabowski, Vasquez, Bishop. What's the name of the co-pilot in the ship next to Dietrich? I forget his name. There's Frost. Somebody remind me, what's the name of that character in Aliens? I'm sitting here trying to think about it. The co-pilot of the dropship, the first one. The main pilot was God, what was her name? I thought I knew it. God damn it. What's the name of the pilots of the dropship in Aliens? The girl and the guy. See, right, Kevin? I thought it was Dietrich, but I don't think that was the name of the girl. Dietrich was the name of the other girl that was in the Marines. Thanks for playing, D-Man, and letting us know you don't care. Appreciate it. Thanks. Alien Fodder 1 and 2. I have to Google this shit. I need to go see the new Deadpool. I gotta go see the new Deadpool Wolverine one more time while it's in the theater. Part of me wishes I could take my kids, but I don't think their mom would appreciate that, and it's not for kids. Goddamn, my goddamn phone here won't pull up Google very fast. Now, Gorman was the lieutenant that fucked everything up. Apone is the sergeant. Boy, it's really raining outside here. Mark, you don't know why Channing Tatum is Gambit? They cast him as Gambit years ago in a movie that was going to be made, but then Disney bought Fox and canceled everything. So I love Channing Tatum. If I'm being honest, and I'm not talking about in the Wolverine, Deadpool Wolverine movie. I just like Channing Tatum. I think he's a funny guy that seems legitimately entertaining. But he was supposed to play Gambit, and then Disney bought Fox and canceled everything. And so he's super appreciative that he got the chance one time to play this role, and he was super thrilled about it. So in that case, I think it's awesome. All right, there was Ripley, Hudson, Hicks, Bishop, Vasquez, Burke, Farrow. That was her name. God damn it. Farrow. which I always thought her name Pharaoh. God damn it! I can't believe I couldn't remember that. I thought it was like a call sign, like Egyptian pharaohs, like they call, Thomas Cruise Maverick. I thought her name was Pharaoh, like an Egyptian pharaoh, but her name is Ferro. Then there's Apone, Drake, Gorman, Dietrich, Frost, Crow, Spunkmeyer. God damn it. That was his name. Because she literally says that. Spunkmeyer. God damn it. Weiserbowski, Cocooned Woman. Okay. Well, now I remember. Pharaoh and Spunkmeyer. Yeah, Domowitz, I know. I agree. He's pretty thick. Gambit should be a skinnier, more gangly guy. I agree. I 100% agree. But the Cavalrine, an inside joke. I just think it was just a funny thing that they threw in there. I don't know any more about that. Marc Riddell. Yeah, it's dumb that no one's ever bothered to try and explore the Gambit Rogue relationship in live action, because that's like the thing. It's in the comics. It was in the cartoon. It is kind of a bummer, but Disney's going to redo the X-Men franchise, so maybe they'll put it in there. I did this about 2 years ago, this thing right here. This is like a test page for like the alternate version future stories of my Masters of the Universe comic. Didn't have designs worked out yet, but this was like an attempt to figure that out. Oh yeah, Mark Domowitz. I heard that the artist edition Batman Year One is out. I saw somebody posting up on social media somewhere, like a screenshot of their copy of it. I'm not extremely familiar with the Year One book. I've read it once, like 2 decades ago, and I remember enjoying it, but I don't have any other connection to it, so. Yeah, I really do want to see that book, Mark, just to see the black and white artwork. I've seen bits and pieces here and there of it, and I'm always thinking it looks great. I'm not sure about how much willingness I have to spend a certain amount of money right at the moment. Hey, I got my hands on a copy of Marc Silvestri's Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo. The first 2 issues in black and white. It's not the entire book artist edition that they made in France and sold out instantly and never made available anywhere, but it's probably the closest I'll ever find. But Silvestri can draw, man. I do have to say I am getting kind of sick of the Joker, though. It's been done to death too many times in recent years, specifically in movies. I'm just done with it. God damn, does Silvestri draw good faces? Yeah, D-Man, that's the first place I ever heard this song. Look at that cityscape that Silvestri did. Where the fuck do you even begin? Just so good. I am interested to hear how the reviews on that movie are. I'm not particularly interested in it, but if the basic consensus is that it's good, I'll certainly check it out. I'm just not holding my breath for it because I'm not particularly invested in it. Yeah, the Batcave shots look nice. I'm just looking at like this another cityscape, but like the way that Silvestri does like these wisps of smoke and stuff drifting across the city. You know there's going to be a video of this on my channel, but might pause a little bit because I've done a couple Silvestris recently. Like, look at that atmospheric sky. And like the shape of the bat symbol cast into those clouds. Like drawing skies and atmospheric stuff with sketchy pens, like that's just crazy. But this is still not my favorite version of Silvestri, though. It's pretty damn epic, though. God damn, is that shot of Batman pretty good. Don't let Greta see that smoky sky. You're right. I mean, there's some parts of this, I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly, but like these black lines that he did, it looks like a Sharpie marker that's drying out. You know, I know I've seen him using Copic multi-liners, but these lines that look like it's a dried out Sharpie, I wonder what he was using specifically for that. It's just a scribbly technique. Domowitz, honestly, it's the black and white artwork of Silvestri with Dan Green on Wolverine. And the next best is like his image work, but all three of those different styles, the old Wolverine work with Dan Green, or the early image work when he had guys like Joseph Weems and Matt Banning inking him, and then just this version, they're all like right there at the same level. I just think that Dan Green ink stuff on Wolverine just wins by just a hair for me personally. Oh yeah, Kevin, you're talking about this building, I'm guessing. Black, you know, the shadow on one side, black windows on one side, and then white on the other. Yeah. I like that shot of, I almost called him Wolverine. Jesus, Batman right there in the Batmobile. Just the textures on that cape and the shadows on his face. These shots of Harley Quinn, that face shot of her, like, whatever she's doing, spitting on a card or whatever. That facial structure, god damn, is that good. Then even this top one where she's sitting here with her legs folded, the face and the hair. Even this, like, I guess it's a bat cave shot. Look at all that organic, rocky texture. Kevin, script. Batman thinks deeply yet ripidly. That's funny. That is a great bat cave. I wish I had all 7 issues in this black and white, but that bat anatomy. And look, Batman's even got his cell phone in his hand. He's keeping up to date with his social media. I don't know if I saw the giant penny in this version. Now you got me wondering. It might have been there and I just skipped past it. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a giant penny next to the dinosaur. I know there's a whole like backstory lore to the weird shit that Batman keeps in his cave. And it's almost like you have to have it there now. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a video on that one a little bit later. I only knew about this book because old Chuck Gibson had a copy, and he was going to do a review of it on his channel, and then once I knew it existed, I went and sought it out. So I don't want to step on his toes, so I'm going to wait for him to do his video unless he tells me otherwise. That is funny, Mark. The line in Deadpool 2 always cracks you up when he's fighting Cable. So dark. Are you from the DC universe? That's funny. Well, I think I'm going to shut it down for now, guys. Just a little over an hour. It's midnight here, so I'm going to go make sure my kids are in bed and probably crash out myself. But thanks for stopping in, all you mostly regulars, because I know it's been a minute. I'll probably do some live streaming while I'm lettering my comic. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, just to kind of keep the lines of communication open, because it's fun. But it's not very exciting, but it's something. All right, guys. Thank you.